mixed to improper fractions. Firstly, what is a mixed fraction? So that's where we have one whole number, let's say 1, and we have a fraction next to it. So let's say a half. And what's a improper fraction? An improper fraction is a fraction where the top number, the numerator, is larger than the bottom number, the denominator. Now, to understand 1.5, we're going to draw some boxes. So here we have one whole number. So we know the first box must be colored in both sections because we want one whole number. The fraction shows 1 halves, so we want to shade in one of these. So that gives us a half. Now if we count the number of halves we have shaded in, we have 1, 2, and 3. So the numerator here is 3. The denominator is the same denominator we have from this fraction, so that's 2. Now, in the exam or for questions generally, it's very time consuming to draw these sort of boxes and shading them in and then counting. So is there a quicker way? Yes, there is. We can follow the following formula. So we can say whole numbers, which is this one here, multiplied by the denominator plus numerator, which is here, all over the denominator. So let's plug in the numbers. The number of whole numbers is 1 times the denominator, which is 2, plus the numerator, which is 1, all over the denominator, which is 2. We then simplify. So 1 times 2 is 2, plus the 1, all over 2, which is equal to 3 over 2, which is the same as what we had earlier. Let's look at another example. Let's say we have the question 1.25. So again here we'll use the boxes to help us. So the whole number being 1, so we know we have to shade all 4 boxes of the first square. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the second fraction, 1/4, tells us we need to color in one box. So from this we know that we have one whole number and 1/4. So now to write this out in the form of an improper fraction, we need to write one whole number up here over another whole number for the denominator. Now for the numerator, we count the number of boxes we have shaded. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the top number here is 5. And the denominator is the denominator in the question, so 4. Now let's use our formula to see if that gives us the same answer, but without drawing a diagram. So the number of whole numbers is 1, multiplied by the denominator, which is 4, plus the numerator, which is 1, all over the denominator, which is 4. We then simplify. So 1 times 4 is 4, plus the 1, all over 4, which then simplifies to 5 over 4, which is the same as what we had earlier. Now for the next examples, we're not going to draw boxes, we're going to use our formula to get to the answer quicker. Let's say our question is 1.33, and we want to write that as a mixed fraction. So we use our formula, which is the number of whole numbers, which is 1, multiplied by the denominator, which is 3, plus the numerator, which is 1, all over the denominator, 3. We then simplify. So 1 times 3 is 3, plus the 1, all over 3. This simplifies to 4 over 3. So we can fill in the boxes as 4 over 3. A lot quicker than drawing boxes to begin with. So this formula is very helpful in speeding up this calculation. Let's look at another example. 3.5. So again, we want to write this out as a improper fraction. So we use our formula again. Whole numbers this time is 3 multiplied by the denominator 2 plus the numerator 1 all over the denominator 2. This then simplifies to 3 times 2 is 6 plus the 1 all over 2, which is equal to 7 over 2. So writing this out as an improper fraction is 7 over 2. Let's look at another example. 2 3/4. So again, we want to write this out as an improper fraction. So we're going to use our formula. So the formula says number of whole numbers, which in this case is 2, multiplied by the denominator, which is 4, plus the numerator, which is 3, all over the denominator, which is 4. This then equals 2 times 4, which is 8, plus the 3 over 4, which equals 11 over 4. So here we can place 11 over 4.
You can download the application on Google Play or App Store, and you can visit our website mathslegends.co.uk.